You know, when people think about Care for Friends, the first thing that they think about is a hot meal. And I know that's how I viewed the program for such a long time. But it actually turns out that when you provide a meal as a volunteer or as a donor or a sponsor, you're actually producing something much more than that. We're actually creating a big community. In Chicago, there are a number of homeless services organizations that can address the underlying issues of homelessness. But one of the problems that they face is they have a really difficult time getting people to walk through their doors for the first time. So many programs have ID requirements or background checks or sign-in sheets. It makes it very difficult and uncomfortable for people to go get the help that they need. And so when you create a Care for Friends meal with no barriers to entry, no sign-in, no questions, nothing required, you're actually bringing people into a community where they can make those first connections to organizations that are going to create a better life for them. I am really pleased to report that on the 3 major causes of homelessness, you guys have made such a great difference. Earlier today, I saw a representative from Lincoln Park Community Shelter. When someone walks in the doors of LPCS, they wind up in housing. 76% of their guests wind up in permanent housing within 6 months and stay in homes 80% of the time when we check back a year later. And they told us that they met 50% of their guests at a Care for Friends meal. So it's an amazing connection that you're starting to make there. When we look at job skills and education that guests need to get a better life, our job skills and training partner reports that graduates of their program are getting jobs for 38 hours a week at a wage of $12.34 an hour, and they hold those jobs for at least a year as well. So really good work there. And then finally, so many people have been volunteering in the healthcare clinic and sober mental and physical health programs. More than 60% of our guests have now found a permanent medical home because of the work that you're doing. So congratulations on all of that. So when you bought your ticket tonight, or you purchased a raffle and you put it in there, those are some of the things you're supporting. If you've seen the back corner, we have a wish list of things that our guests are most looking for: hats, clothes, gloves, all those things that you can underwrite and support there. And every dollar that you give to any of those kind of methods is really helping bridge those connections that we just talked about. So through your work and through your donations, you're truly making a difference. So.